As night falls in Singapore,
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometres long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Michael Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda and Senna, Villeneuve, Coulthard, Hayes and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Maloney, Albon, Jack Doohan and Hakkinen, Lawson, Gasly, Franco Colapinto and Jenson Button, Bortoleto and Oscar Piastri rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Gnomes. Now, you'll remember back from your racing days, Ant, working with the team and getting to know them is oh so important. And that's what this driver's going through at the moment.
They're just in the beginning of getting to know each other at this point, and you can see that they're still finding their feet. But, you know, a team relationship is just like any relationship. In the beginning, you've got to get to know each other. You've got to find out what makes you tick, what doesn't work, what motivates you, and how the team operate as a whole. So they're going through the phases, but you can see that they're moving on steadily.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, Max, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few laps left. If you can live with it, stay out.
as well, so absolutely fantastic.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you for an awesome year.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
PlayStation